that was going to happen. How did I know that? Probably because I just gave it a bunch of fuel at the bottom, so maybe I need to get my idle come back up a little. Maybe we idling a bit too low. There we go. Pull the idle back up a little. That's the third tank, guys. Sounds like the ring is seated, at least most of the way, part of the way. I don't know which to tell you. It's somewhat seated. Man, that saw makes me happy. Not as happy as my Savior Jesus Christ, who actually blessed me with this saw. Because I'm going to tell you, in a month or two, I doubt you can get all the parts you need to build this saw, all new OEM. Except the gas tank. She's Farmer Tech, guys. That's why I got a skid plate on it, because I know China is crap. Sorry to diss China, but you are. Everything you make. Those Farmer Techs are just a copy of a beautiful German saw. They are not a beautiful German saw. You can see I've got foil tape there too. I taped up the entire inside of that tank to try and keep heat off of my fuel, which I don't know if you know this, but warmed up fuel does not atomize very well, and it's highly, highly flashable, so even in the intake it could burn off, or in the bottom end it could ignite and burn off. So you want to keep your fuel cool, and you want your air to be cool too. So, anyways, she's almost broke in, and I was comparing her a second ago to this log I've got set up here, and it looks like I will be able to cut off a slab of that, a cookie, if you will, around with this saw. Smells like oil burning. Alright guys, hey, that's another thing that's not going to be new. My chain will be, my clutch will be, but my bar is actually secondhand, and I've already tried it. That saw fits so perfect in my old case, but it's such an old school case. It's got the old stihl logo on it with the saw teeth, so I don't know if it'll ever actually live there. This one probably gets a scabbard like the rest of them, and gets to hang in there by its hook. At least it's got a fancy hook to hang on, or fancy D-ring. Had it hanging in there earlier when the second tank ran out. I've been giving it 20 or 30 minutes in between tanks too, just so it can cool down completely. It started really hard, but the freaking vent is just dumping. When I set it on its side to fill it up, the vent's just pouring fuel out under there. So I'm gonna have to figure something out. Maybe I'll get the one with the little white tip. I don't know. Cut the end off of this goofy thing. It's got like a funnel looking thing at the end. I may not have it stuffed in the right place. I don't know. This is my first 200T, so forgive me. It probably won't be my last. I have cases. I have bits to build another one. I even have a couple Farmer Tech cases, but you can see that little case sitting back there. I got cylinders, cranks, a piston there. I'm considering making a coworker one, building one for him. I bought my boss mostly new stuff to start one, if he wants to build one too, but well, there's some popping.